Tell me why me and my brother is in the hallway. His two homeboys is in the living room. All we know is my brother homeboys get the dunking and my brother ran into the hallway. Hey y'all, it's your girl Yaya, back at it again to give y'all a story time. I done gave y'all like 1-2 story times, but I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna give y'all another one. Cause I done been through some things. From time to time, not all the time, but from time to time, I really been through some things, bro, like some real interesting things. So this happened around 2020. I was in my junior year of high school and I was just starting cosmetology. Plus, it was literally the month of my son's birthday. So keep that in mind now. So this happened like over the weekend, basically. So my baby daddy, he wanted to stay the night at my house. So I was like, okay, cool. So I asked my mom and she said yeah, and I told him that my mom said that he could stay the night. So he was like, all right, cool. He texted me, he was like, he was gonna be over there later on that night. So I was like, all right, bet. So later on he ended up coming and he asked me if I wanted to. So I was like, yeah, we can. So we ended up walking outside, going to the park, and we ended up. So we was talking for a little bit, and I'm not a heavy, but it just takes a little bit for me to be hot, and I'm zoned out, like I'm over with. So we had ended up he ended up finishing the rest, and we had went back to the house because my brothers was watching Prince. So I was like, all right, cool. So we had went in there, everybody, you know, laughing, talking, kicking high or whatever, and I had ended up going ahead and get ready for bed. So he ended up coming back in the room and telling me that he was gonna run to the store and he was coming right back. So I was like, all right, cool. So now where I stayed at, keep this in mind, y'all. Where I stayed at, if you walk out my apartment, you can go, if you go left and you go straight down, you gonna run into a gas station. Like, you gotta go all the way down and you run into a gas station. It's gonna be right there on your left. If you go to the right, you can go, if you go to the right, it'll lead out like a little, I stay by the entrance. So if you go out the entrance, and it'll be like a split road. So one way you can go to like Walmart and Sam's. I literally was like right behind Walmart and Sam's. And then if you go the other way, you'll end up behind, I mean not behind, you end up by Juicy Crab and all them other little stores. So basically I was like on harvesting. So oh my gosh. So I was like, all right, cool. So now walking distance, it don't take no more than, I ain't gonna lie, sir, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really remember, but I know it could have been at least a 5-minute walk. So 5 there, 5 back, that's 10. So y'all get the math. Y'all get the math. And then it would have been the same. It probably would have been a little bit more longer to walk from my apartment to Walmart and Sam's, because even though I was right behind it, it still would have been a little bit more longer. So yeah, so I was like, okay, so it shouldn't be going for more than like 10-20 minutes. So boom, mind y'all, I am literally high. Okay, like I'm getting tired, my son already asleep, and I'm trying to fight my sleep to make sure I don't forget about him, and I make sure I can actually hear him at the door. So I was like, bump it, you feel me? Like my whole body just said sleep. So after that, I was like out for a minute. So I get back up, it's like probably 1 a.m. and I was like, oh shoot, like dang. So I'm calling him because I ain't see him like back in my room. So I was like, damn, what the world, where he at? Like, I was like, bro, I hope I ain't slept too hard and I didn't hear him at the door. I'm thinking all of this stuff. So I'm like, bro, what is going on, bro? Like, how? So I ended up calling him, texting him. Like, I was literally blowing up his phone, seeing where he was at and seeing if he was okay at least. Because let's be for real, no dude is gonna sit outside of an apartment outside a female apartment for a long period of time just for him to open the door. You feel me? So at the time, his phone was also off. So what I was doing was probably like a waste of my time, honestly. So after that, I was like, dang, I hope he okay. I hope he made it back home, whatever. So he wasn't texting or calling, so I went back to sleep. I ended up getting back around 6. And I'm checking my phone. I'm trying to make sure like he didn't call me and I call or text me and I missed it or none of that. So I still didn't hear nothing from him. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna scroll on Instagram just to be on the safe side, like something happened. And I'm like one of the first people you call or one of the top 5 people you call. You feel me? So I stayed up for a little minute and I hopped on Instagram. So at this time, I was blowing up on Instagram. So I ended up getting a message request and I went to go look at it. So I'm thinking it's like some little thirsty little dude in my DM or whatever, so I could laugh at it. Like, they was like, yeah, like, these dudes really like be trying hard when they in your DMs. Like, let's really be honest, they be trying mad hard or be doing the minimum. You feel me? Like little hard eyes and yeah, no. Anyways, so I ended up seeing that it was from a female. So I was like, huh? And then on top of that, it was like missed call. So I was like, huh? So I opened it and she had texted me and asked me if my baby daddy was with me. So I was like, what the world? And she called twice, y'all, and this is like 3 a.m. She called twice and asked if my baby daddy was with me. So I was like, he was, but shoot, he not here no more. So I'm thinking like, y'all, I'm thinking this is cousin. Dumb, right? Dumb, right? Stupid of me to think that was just his cousin. So I'm like trying to make, but it was just me being genuinely concerned to make sure he was okay. That made me think like that's probably his cousin and he probably called her to get a ride back to his house, to their house, something of that nature. You feel me? So she didn't text back. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So shoot, I'm thinking he already safe. Like he back at his house with his peoples. Alright, bet. I ain't finna press it. So later on around 8, I still ain't hear nothing. So I was like, dang, like what's going on? So I had text the girl again around 8 and I was like, is he with you? Like, cause if so, then just say that. Like, again, I'm thinking it's his cousin, so I ain't meant it in no disrespectful, rude type of way. You feel me? Like that just wasn't my energy that I was giving off. So still ain't hear nothing back. So I was like, all right, bump it, whatever. So I ended up staying up for like the rest of the morning because my son had got up or whatever. So later on the afternoon, I'm in my room chilling, minding my business, watching TV on my phone. Like minding my business. I'm comfortable. Like I'm in some shorts. I'm in a baggy tee. Like I'm comfortable. I'm chilling. So I hear a knock at the door. So I was like, who knocking at the door? Like, who could it be? So I'm thinking nothing of it. Probably just some little kids or whatever. Like I don't know. So I get up, I walk out my room. My brother was there. My brother and his 2 homeboys was there. And my son. So keep that in mind now. It's literally 4 of us. So it's like 3 kids. Well, 2 kids, 1 adult, a baby. Right? So I'm walking towards the door and all I hear is, it's Sanaya here? So my brother done like move out the way and looked at me. And he like, who is this? So I'm looking confused. I'm like, who is this? Like, we all genuinely confused because we don't know who this girl is. Like, me and my brother, we go to the same school. So we recognize familiar people at the school. You feel me? Not everybody, but like certain ones. So I'm like, okay. So I walk up to the door. So I'm like, hey. And she was like, when you talk to your baby, she was like, if you don't talk to your baby daddy, it only need to be about y'all son. So I'm like, huh? Like, she obviously knew something that I didn't know. And it could tell by the look on my face, if y'all seen it. So I was like, are you his girlfriend? Like, who are you? Like, I was genuinely concerned. Like, who is you? Like, are you his girlfriend? She didn't answer the question. So I'm like, okay, you're not going to answer it. You're not going to try to, you know, at least be on the same page in the same book as me. Because apparently I'm in fantasy land and then you're in fiction. So what's up? Like, I'm confused. So she didn't answer, like I said. So I'm like, okay. So I was like, I just brushed it off. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So she walking, she done went ahead and walked, like, pause. I'm gonna put this right. I'm gonna let y'all know this before I move any further. I was standing on the second floor, y'all. Second floor. Y'all wanna know where this girl was standing at? She wasn't even in front of my door. She was literally still at like the top of the stairs. Like, she was literally like sitting, like standing at the top of the stairs. Mind you, my head is literally poked out the door because she's standing on the top of the stairs. Like, not in front of my doorway. Not in front of my doorway. Like, not where we face to face. But she's on the stairs talking to me. So I was like, alright, cool, whatever floats your boat. So she goes walking down the stairs and she stopped in the middle of the stairway. Well, I say the middle of the stairway, y'all, to tell me this. She was standing in the middle of the stairway and gonna yell, and if you tell baby daddy I was over here, I'm coming back. Whew, okay. Alright, because at this point now I want to see what she was gonna do to me, because you had me in the ocean. But she said that, and I felt like I needed to take it to H-E-double-L, because who? You feel me? Like, I went from being calm as the ocean on a warm day to feeling like a volcano about to erupt in Ohio. You feel me? Hawaii, wherever. Cause no ma'am. So I was like, you know what? I went in the room, I grabbed my phone, and I was about to call my baby daddy. Bruh, I guess, I don't know what happened on their end, but whatever happened on their end, that girl, my brother homeboy, went outside. I guess like to talk to them or whatever, because he was confused too, because usually nobody never approached me about no boy. You feel me? Nothing at all. Like, never, ever. You feel me? Because I really was never tripping on one. You feel me? So he ended up coming back in the house. Mind y'all, I'm trying to get in contact with my baby daddy, because who is this girl? Mind y'all, I did not know who these girls was, y'all. Like, not from a can of paint, not from school, not from the Bible, nothing. I did not know who this girl was, and I never knew her name. To this day, I still don't know her name, bruh. Still don't. I don't even know where it came from. So my brother homeboy came back in and told me, Naya, they said they want to fight. Okay, cool. I was like, bro, tell him about to come down. Tell him about to come down. So I went ahead, and my job, I had on shorts and a baggy tee. So shoot, I went ahead Went in my room, about to take the t-shirt off, go put a sports bra on, and just go ahead and go and stand on business. You feel me? Because I wasn't with none of that. You say you want to fight? Okay, babe, I'm going to fight you. Like, I don't care. Like, I did not care. So, next thing I know, I'm walking outside. I'm going to go ahead and walk outside. And we all in the house. So, I done stopped trying to get in contact with my baby daddy. Like, I done stopped that all the way. Like, I'm about to go ahead and handle that. And then I would have called him back. Like, not called him back, but I would have called him again. Y'all, tell me why me and my brother is in the hallway. His two homeboys is in the living room. All we know is my brother homeboys get the dunking. And my brother ran into the hallway. Mind y'all, I'm in the hallway. Like, I'm walking towards the door. And we stopped dead in our tracks. Cause once I see people ducking, man, look, I ain't moved. I swear to God, I ain't moved. I ain't moved not 1 inch. I don't even think I breathed at the moment. So I was like, what's going on? Like, I didn't hear nothing. Like, I was getting mad to the point where I don't hear nothing. Like, I was literally tuning and blacking out at the same time. Well, I was blacking out at the same time. So I just snapped back into reality. And I'm like, what happened? What's going on? So they was like, what's that? What was that? What was that? So they went, my brother went around the living room. And my brother two homeboys was like, bro, what the world? They get up and they looking. And then they look up at the top of the window. This girl broke my window. She I don't know what she threw. She probably threw a rock. But I don't know where she found a rock from. Because it was no clocks around my apartment whatsoever. It wasn't nothing but grass, dirt, a little bit of straw, whatever. Like, I swear to God, y'all, it was no rock big enough to break my window, bruh. Like, we had like little pebbles, but do you know how you know how much force you gotta put in to throw a small pebble and break it? Matter of fact, y'all, I swear to God, if I could find the video or a picture of how big, well, not how big, but how the window looked, y'all would have been convinced. This girl would have had to shoot. I don't know what she threw, bro, but whatever she threw, I swear to God, we was looking through her apartment and we could not find what she had threw at the freaking window. Like, to this day, if I call my brother, he still won't know what she threw at the window. So I'm gonna just assume that she found a rock and threw it full force, cause I don't know. So after that, I was like, they was like, bro, she broke the window. She broke the window. So I'm like, she did what? All right. Nah, definitely was about to be on 1,000. Because I was already on 10. But now I'm on 1,000. I was ready and on go. So I ran outside. They not outside no more. So I was like, bruh. So I was like, bruh, find out who that is and tell them to spin back. Word, spin back. Because I really wanted to fight her at that point. So after that, I was like, you know what? I ended up going back in the room, grabbed my phone, started calling my baby daddy. I'm blowing his phone up. I'm blowing his phone up so bad, I probably made his phone froze. Like, that's how bad. So I was like, y'all, get in contact with my baby daddy. Call him. Because I was like, this girl got me messed up. Like, I was going off. So after that, I'm like, all right, bet. So I don't think nobody had pick up at the time. I ain't gonna say nobody. My baby daddy didn't pick up at the time. But I know who would pick up at that time. My mama. Called her. Told her what happened, what was going on. Midway into my story, my brother's gonna yell out. My brother had yelled out, bruh, she broke the window. My brother homeboy was like, yeah, Ma Dukes, she broke the window. We don't know what she threw, but she broke it. She was like, what? I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure she's sorry from what they done told her. I was trying to ease it to it, but shoot, they just gave it to her straight. So she was like, all right, bet, I'm coming. So boom, she got off work. I done went ahead and grabbed some shoes because we already knew what time it was. Like, we was gonna pull up to where she stayed at, bro. Like, we was trying to figure out who this girl was, bro. Like, nobody could figure it out. Not even my brother homeboy knew she was, and he be knowing every female. So he was like, bro, what is going on? Like this is some bull crap. So my mom was like, just find out where she stayed so we can go ahead and pull up and break her window. So he was like, shoot, all right, bet. Like, we was, okay. Hey, if my mama say so, no, if my mama give me the okay, ain't nobody else can change my mind. Not even my dad can change my mind. Because, come on now, like, no, bruh, no. So, after that, we was like, all right, cool. So, we trying to figure out where she stay at. Couldn't find her. So I was like, bro, who else know everybody in the Met? Because at the time, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't be having friends like that. I have a small group, but everybody in my small group be to themselves. You feel me? Like, they probably might interact with other people, but so far as knowing everybody and being cool with it, yeah, no, nah, not really. It depends. I don't know how they go, but yeah. So I was like, thought about it. I was like, oh shoot, I got an ex-best friend that know everybody in the whole entire world. So I ended up hitting her up. So I'm asking her, I'm like, bro, do you know who this girl is? I only knew one girl because only one girl texted me. So I was like, all right, cool. Oh, by the way, y'all, this is like 2 different girls. So the girl, dang, how can I put, matter of fact, I'm gonna give them names. So we gonna call girl 1 Jasmine, the one that had texted me 3 a.m. Yeah, we gonna call her Jasmine. And then the girl who was at my door about my baby daddy, we gonna name her Taisha. I had Jasmine Instagram, so I'm texting my ex-best friend. I'm like, bro, you know what this is? Gave me the rundown. I was like, I need her address. She was like, she didn't know if she still stayed there anymore, but we can go check it out. So I was like, all right, bet. So she was like, all right, cool. So I still don't know what Tanisha Instagram and shit was. So I was like, all right, whatever, cool, bump it. This gonna get through the grapevine. God dang it, they on, somebody's gonna hear about it and somebody's gonna be mad. And I know it's gonna be me, but somebody else is gonna be mad too. So next thing I know, we get the address. My mom about to put her little Chevy Equinox in reverse. You feel me? Tell me why my baby daddy pull up. So we was like, what's going on? Like, who pull up crazy like that? So my brother homeboy was outside at the time. My brother homeboy and my brother was outside. So we was like, dang, who pull up crazy like that? Because the way they had pulled up, like, they was about to get to work. You feel me? So they get outside seeing that it's my baby daddy. So I get out. Because, shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I was about to swing on him. But y'all know why it would stop me from swinging on him? Taisha and Jasmine pulled up. So boom, they pulled up and I'm like, oh yeah, Taisha about to get it. I ain't care about Jasmine, but Taisha about to get it for sure. So I'm like, all right, bet. So everybody ran to her car. Like, she was literally right by my baby daddy car. Like, she didn't pull up in park. My baby daddy pulled up in park. She was literally pulled up, like, by his car. So, well, by his trunk. So we was like, all right, bet. So we yelling at her. We like, get out the car, get out the car, get out the car. Like, come on, come on. Like, I was ready. Like, I done took my like, no, I still had my shoes on. I usually fight my shoes off, but I had my shoes on because I don't supposed to go and walk outside barefooted. You feel me? But fighting wise, I take my shoes off quick. So I still had my shoes on. So I'm like, bro, get out, get out. I ain't even care. So next thing I know, she was like, I guess, well, she was so scared, and I guess she thought we was gonna jump her, but really it was gonna be a full one-on-one with me and her. But you know, me, my mom, my brother, one of his homeboys, and my baby daddy. Yeah, she didn't want to get out. Like, she didn't. So she put her car in reverse, and she backing up. So we thinking she about to pull off. Nah, she pulled off all right. She pulled off and tried to hit my baby daddy. So we was like, oh shoot, like we run. Like, at this point, we all was like, went from being in the middle of the road to all of us getting out the road, getting on the sidewalk and stuff. So we like, bro, what the world? We like, get out the car, like we want to fight. Like, we want to fight. So she wouldn't get out. So she kept backing up, putting him in drive, trying to hit him. So we was like, bruh, she's so focused on him. We was like, alright, cool. So mama, she go open up her truck, and she had a crowbar. So she was like, since she want to run people, as soon as I get close, I'm whacking her. So I was like, hey, I just want to fight. You feel me? Like, I ain't care about what they had going on. I just want my round. So boom, like my mama trying, like she trying to hit it, like my baby daddy moving out the way and getting back in the way and moving back out the way. At this point, we trying to run up to her car and like get her to get out, but she don't want to get out. So I was like, bro, what the world? So she kept trying to hit us. Well, she kept trying to hit my baby daddy. So then, but yeah, so she kept putting her car and driving and putting it back in reverse, trying to hit me and my baby daddy. So we was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that went on for like a smooth 2-3 minutes straight. So he was like, bro, we got aggravated. I ain't gonna lie, I got so tired. It got to a point where I watched that car go back and forth trying to hit my baby daddy. Yeah, no, he was not about to tire me out from running in the street and running off the street. Yeah, no, I ain't got time for that. So she ended up busting a U-turn. And okay, so when she was, okay, pause, I might explain it. So when she was trying to hit me, well, me and my baby daddy, she was coming from basically my left. So she kept going back, forth, back, forth. But eventually she went up. And like I said, I stayed by the entrance. So, well, I stayed by one of the entrance. So she ended up going straight and she ended up busting a U-turn. So she ended up facing the opposite direction she came in. That girl messed around and stopped the car. When I tell you, everybody ran to her car. Everybody ran to her car. Like, it wasn't even funny, bro. We ran to her car. Because at this point, we tired. We aggravated. I want to fight. We out of breath. Just get out. You get all I really wanted was a little 30 seconds to a minute, bro. That's all. After that, it would have been whatever. So she stopped. My mama reached her car before anybody else did. My mama reached her passenger side, and then my brother ended up running. And I'm trying to think, it was either my brother or my brother homeboy ended up getting to the driver's side. Man, I'm talking about that girl seen my baby daddy ran up and then I ran up. That girl messed around and hit and drive. I mean, that girl messed around, put her car back in drive. My brother got out the way. But my mama, she was determined to open that dang car door because she wasn't playing no games. Like, she was determined to open that door. She messed around and hit my mom with her car. So it was like, bruh, heck no, like, no, whoa, no. I got even more madder because it was like, nah, I really want you to get out. So after that, me, all late, tried to run to her car. So she ended up going towards, versus going out the entrance, she tried to go through the back way. And that back way, well, it was a back way, but it became like a dead end because I think they had, I don't know how they did that, but it was like a dead end. So everybody ended up, well, not everybody, but I know my brother homeboy and I believe my baby daddy had went back there, and they had ran back. Like, I'm going toward, like, I'm trying to figure out where everybody went. So I done went back. I was like walking back there trying to see where everybody at, and then they just ended up full speed telling me and everybody like, go, like, go. So we like, bro, what's going on? So I ain't even ask no questions. Once you tell me go, shoot, all right, cool, bet. I ain't ask no questions. You running, I'm running. You feel me? Like, that's it. That's all I need to know. If you running full speed, hair blowing back, I'm right behind you. I swear to God, I'm right behind you because I want to know what's back there. So my brother ended up coming back, and he was like, bro, they saying she crashed the car. So in my head, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from seeing I went from being mad to being genuinely concerned. Like, I done forgot. I ain't forget, but I didn't let go of the fact that she done hit my mom with a car. You feel me? She pulled up trying to check me about my baby daddy, all this other stuff. So I was like, dang, I hope she okay. Like, I hope it ain't nothing serious. Like, I hope, like, I genuinely was like, I hope she still is okay and she still, you know, like, in one piece. No, I mean, scratch is cool, but, you know, nothing broken, you feel me? No tragic scars where it might ruin her life. Like, I genuinely was, like, concerned. So after that, I was like calm, because it was like, dang, like, you feel me? Like, I just ain't knew what to say about it. Like, it ain't funny, but it's just like, I just didn't know what to say about the whole, about her wrecking her car, you feel me? So I ended up going back to my apartment, and then police came. So police asking, like, trying to ask us, like, what's going on? We heard it was commotion out here and stuff like that. So my mom, she was like, I don't know. Don't act, bro. She acted, I don't know what's going on. All I know is I just got home, got off of work, and I see all these kids out here trying to fight, da da da. So she started naming kids. She started naming everybody that ain't even her kid, you feel me, out there to come back in the house. So in the office eyes, it was like she had like 7 kids with her. Like, no, not 7. It was me, my brother, his homeboy. 4 kids, you feel me? So he was like, all right, cool, like, we all going back in the house or whatever. So after that, we was still mad, but they was still mad, but I was genuinely concerned, because it was like, I mean, I was still mad, but I was more concerned about her condition more than what just happened, like, right before she had did that, you feel me? So everybody was like, you know, talking about it or whatever. We was like, bro, I don't know. So after that, I ended up getting a call. I'm back in my room and chilled out. Like, I done calmed down. I was already calm, but I calmed down even more. So I get a call. She gonna call me. I pick up. She talking about some, where your baby daddy at? I'm gonna get him arrested. So mind you, this is like, at this point I was talking to Taisha. So I'm like, bruh, in my head, I was talking to myself in my head. I was like, bruh, this girl saying she gonna lock this boy up when she knows she ain't gonna do that. But the girl loved him more than, apparently more than I did. Cause shoot, I ain't gonna lie, I would never ever pull up to no girl house, especially if I don't know if she know me or not, to tell them, well, tell her that she can't talk to her baby daddy unless it's about their child. Like, no, like, that's beyond delusional and crazy. Cause no, tell me talking about some, yeah, I told her not to come to your house with that bull crap. So after that, I was like, I didn't think too much of it until, so matter of fact, when he had told me that, I was like, okay. I ain't think too much of it. I ain't gonna lie, I did not think too much of it until that dude left. I thought about it. I was like, this girl knew where I stayed at. Apartment number, street address, apartment number, zip code, and all. Then he made it clear, he told me himself, I told her not to come over here with that bullcrap. So first of all, I thought about it. I was like, yeah, she had been over here one day in the car, to be exact, in the car, because I was always in the house. Like, the only time I ever went outside to go get something from him was if I knew Prince was asleep, or if a family member dropped something off that I needed to get for Prince. So I was like, yeah, she was probably sitting outside in the car, and he probably took too long being in the house with me So that's probably how she got my address. Then it had to be an argument about me at either his house, her house, whoever house, for him to say that. And I was like, yeah, once I really thought about it, I was like, okay, yeah, this been going on for a minute, but I never knew about it at all. Like, nothing, like no name, like I said, didn't know who she was, didn't know nothing, like nothing, not even a last name, no Instagram, no Facebook, Snap, nothing. I never knew this girl. So after that, everything had died down. Y'all tell me why. I think it was like later on that week, I had just got out of school, y'all. I swear to God, I had just got out of school. Got Prince ready for bed, and his brother ended up going live. No, his brother, I think it was like their older sister. I don't know, because I was never really properly introduced to everybody, but I think it was like their older sister went live on their brother page, and Taisha was in the background, comfortable in her pajamas, walking around the house, and his older sister had made it known. They was like, oh, Sanaya on the live, hey, like she was just saying hey. And I was like, I know I'm not tripping. Like, I swear to God, y'all, usually I used to have, back then I used to have my brightness down. Man, I swear to God, I had turned my brightness all the way up, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't tripping. And yep, it was her in the background. She was over there at his house, and he was home. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, after that I was like, at that time I was like, yeah, I definitely gotta get up off him. Like, because I refuse for it to happen for a second, third, fourth, fifth. I don't got time for that. So I ended up leaving him alone completely. Like, I wasn't messing with him or nothing. Like, I literally will only talk to him about our son. That was it. That was all. So yeah, so that is how so that is the story of how some girl pulled up on me about my baby daddy. Yeah, I don't oh shoot, I ain't gonna lie, that really is a moment. But yeah, so until then, see y'all in the next video.